tell me something about the age of Nero.
Well, I mean, for the most part, it was actually written in a cabin up in the mountains. I had many trips going there back and forth. It's a cabin that is owned by a friend of mine, and this cabin is it's on the top of a mountain village, and it's more like a resort where he goes with his family to relax. And I've had good experiences in the past writing music in a secluded environment, and I decided I want to continue to do this more as the rule rather than the exception. So instead of doing this to get extra inspiration, I'll do this most of the time and then have the ordinary way of writing music in between, which is working in your rehearsal studio, and that's what I did. And I think realistically speaking, the biggest source of inspiration for the Age of Nero in that sense was really my own soul and mind, in the way that I was so in touch with myself, because I was never distracted by telephones or meetings or, you know, people looking me up at home or whatever. And it's very silent there, and so it's a very kind of focused approach to your art. Some days you would sit, like, you know, like I wouldn't have anything in me, so I'd just sit and listen to what I had done for a couple of hours, but not really do anything. Other days I could sit and work with the guitar for like 12 hours without any breaks almost, you know.
So your music over the last 15 years has been evolving from each album to each album. Do you have a certain idea where this all is going, or do you just go with the flow?
Well, as you said, it's been progressing for the 16 years that we've been going now, and I feel like the Age of Nero, although it's definitely, we feel that it's the ultimate Satyricon album. It really is to us. It combines all the finest qualities of Satyricon, and out of this we gave birth to this phoenix we call the Age of Nero. But I've been thinking, I haven't really talked to anyone about it until now, really, but I've been thinking maybe we want to try something new, in the way that, you know, it's like Dark Medieval Times, The Shadow Throne, and Nemesis Divina. They followed a pattern which progressed into like the Rebel, Volcano, now Diabolical, Age of Nero. I would say that almost like Rebel Extravaganza was a transition record, and then had Volcano, now Diabolical, and the Age of Nero. And perhaps now I will start looking into opening up a new musical chapter for Satyricon, as the Age of Nero is to me what we have been doing for the last decade in a perfected version, and I feel very fulfilled and satisfied by it, and at least I'm contemplating, thinking that maybe opening a new musical chapter.
I would say you're adding more and more atmosphere to each of your albums. That's my opinion.
All right. Well, I think, you know, it's interesting listening to people, because everyone has such a different take on what we do, and you know, I feel that our music has always been atmospheric, and you saying to me that it's becoming more atmospheric, and other people saying it's becoming less atmospheric. So I'm like, okay.
That only means that we're thinking about it.
Yeah.
I have to ask you about Mother North. It's your most famous song. Do you play it on every gig?
Almost, not necessarily, but almost, yeah.
Because it seems like some people are waiting for it for the entire concert.
Well, I think I think it's, you know, it's the same like with Motorhead, Ace of Spades, and I guess to some degree it's like the same with Metallica and Enter Sandman. But for me, you know, I like Motorhead and I like Metallica, and for me, both bands have so many good songs that if they didn't play Ace of Spades, or it would be fine, you know. I'd be just as happy without it. And for me, I think with Mother North, that sure, we appreciate the song ourselves and the way it has become like the national anthem of black metal, and we're very proud of it, and that's why we like playing it too, because it creates a very special atmosphere. But even though some people would be disappointed if we didn't play it, I also think that some people, the majority are, they like Satyricon for more than one song. I see when people, come and want stuff signed, they have everything, and it's funny how you can play, especially like in a situation where we are now touring with the Age of Nero. We see coming to some places, we see that on Mother North, it seems like they hardly even know the song. They just seem to know what we've done in the last, after that, basically. And then, like, the biggest songs are perhaps like King and Fuel for Hatred and songs like that, The Pentagram Burns. While as other places, it seems like it's all about, the Mother North or whatever.